Hi, Dr. Brooke here. I wanted to hop on today and do a short demonstration for Mindsight, the ability to see without your physical eyes. What I will be doing today is showing you how I can wear a blindfold and eye patches and see and read without my physical eyes. So I will be using this mask. This is a Mindfold mask, and I think you can see it is 100% blackout mask. And it just has a cute print on the front. But this is the original Mindfold. I will also be using some eye patches. These are just silicone eye patches. They are sticky. And I will be demonstrating today. I'm going to be using some of the Zenner cards. These are good for extrasensory perception practice. And I do also just have some colored sheets that I may start with. So what I'm going to do first, I'm actually just going to use the blindfold. So I'm going to put the mask on. I'm going to quickly go through the Zenner cards, and then I'm going to take the mask off and add the eye patches and do the process again. So, all right, so immediately when I put the mask on, I have a window right here and I have a window right here. The longer that I practice and keep my mask on, what's starting to happen already is these windows are starting to come down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these cards and just mix them up. Okay, I'm going to keep them facing the camera. All right, so you can see them. So I've got a plus, wavy lines, oh man, wavy lines, a square, a circle, wavy line, circle, plus, square, circle, star, square, wavy line, square, star, 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 circle, plus, square, circle, plus. All right, I've got a really nice window now, and that's what generally happens the more you practice, the longer you're doing it. So it's kind of becoming here, which is nice. So what I'll do now, I have this book. This is just the instruction manual for these Zenner cards, and it has a lot of different, so I'm just going to read the first page quickly, and then I'm going to take my mask off. This is kind of like a warm-up round, and I'm going to put the eye patches on. So this is the page that I'm going to read, so you can see it. Okay, so it says, mind games. The human mind is incredibly complex, wondrous, and has almost infinite capacities. Investigating its mysteries has always been one of man's ultimate aspirations. For decades, cutting-edge neurosciences have declared that only part of the mind is the fruit of the brain activity, while many researchers attempt to demonstrate that thoughts are not born only of gray matter, but instead have mysterious origins. Everyone is in awe when they hear that the number of brain cells or neurons number about 100 billion. Then this sense of wonder increases when we observe that the connection between these cells increase lifelong and multiply exponentially. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the mask off, and I'm going to add some eye patches. All right, I got some blues. So I'm going to start with these. So I'm going to put one here. I'm going to do two on each eye. Okay, so I do have on makeup, and when you have on makeup, it makes it kind of hard to stick. So let me try to move it a little bit. It's probably a good reason I use them too. All right. I'll go ahead and get this one. See if I can get this to stick here. Okay, that's much better. All right, so that's good. That one is good. All right, so we're going to do the other side. And again, my skin is like really, really moisturized. So I'll go ahead and add another one on the side to hold that. Okay. Okay, so they're really good now. So right now, I'm not seeing a lot. If I sit here, I will start to open. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my mask. And as soon as I put my mask on, I'll probably have a nice window here. Yep. All right. So I have a circle. It's right here. I love the eye, and I have one here too. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and continue reading and find my book. Okay, so I am reading this book. It is the Zenner card book. I just read the first page. I'm just going to continue on the second. I'll read some of this. So these are the next 2 pages. This print is small, so it is a little challenging. All right, so I just read about the neurons in the brain. All right, so the next sentence is the number of electric connections between the neurons is much higher than the number of atoms contained in all the universe. So it would be naive to think that this immense complexity is limited to allowing us to think logically to simply favor our survival. Few of us know that we all produce, or better yet, create from nothing, an amazingly high number of thoughts without ever stopping, even while we are sound asleep. These thoughts, whether they be fantasies, rational reasoning, artistic representations, or emotions, apparently arise from nothing and often dissipate in a few seconds. Okay, so that's what I read. I read all of that up there. All right, so while I have this, so right now I'm wearing 2 sets of eye patches and my mask. So I'll go ahead and show that. I've got on 2 eye patches. And I've got on my Mindfold mask. Okay, so I have 2 windows. A window is what you see out of. We call this a real-time Mindsight window. I've got one right here, and I've got one right here, and actually this side has gotten bigger now. So I'm going to go through these Zenner cards, just some of them again. Okay, I'm going to mix them. So here we go, mix them up a little. So I am looking at my phone here. Ooh, got my eye patch. All right, so I have a star, another star, a square, a wavy line, a square, a star, a circle, a square, a plus, a circle, a wavy line, a plus, a circle, a square, a plus, and a circle. All right, just for fun, I'll do some colors. Okay, I've got an orange. I've got, you know what, I got a blue. This one is getting smaller. I got a yellow. Is it backwards? Is this yellow? Yeah, I got a yellow, a red, and a green. All right, so again, I've got on 2 sets of eye patches and a blindfold. And I'm seeing and reading without my physical eyes. This is my real-time Mindsight. I've got 2 windows. I've got one right here, And I've got one right here, and this one's kind of getting little right now. This one is much better. Now, I will tell you, every time I pick that mask up, it changes a little bit. So right now, this one's pretty good. Yeah, let's see. Do a couple more Zenners. Mix them up. All right, so that's a plus, a square, a circle, a plus, a square, a circle, a plus, a wavy line, a circle, and a circle. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. Thank you so much, and I will be back soon. Have an awesome day. Let's see, right here.